Hey there, and welcome. If you've ever felt that graphic design is this big, complicated world you can't quite get into, then this is for you. We're going to take a really calm, gentle journey together through the basics, focusing on clarity and understanding just one simple idea at a time.
So here's the path we're going to take. First, we'll look at design as a visual language. Then we'll get into its three essential parts: typography, which is all about giving your words a voice; color, which creates a feeling; and layout, which shows the viewer where to look. And then at the end, I'll show you how you can start your own creative journey, like right now, for free. Let's get into it.
Okay, so let's start with a new way of thinking. Forget the idea that design is just about making things look pretty. At its heart, design is a language. It communicates ideas, feelings, and instructions, all without saying a single word out loud. And just like any other language, once you learn the basics, you can totally start speaking it yourself. I mean, think about a website or a poster that you love, one that just caught your eye. It probably felt clear, organized, maybe even kind of calming, right? Well, that wasn't an accident. That feeling of things just being right comes from a few core ideas all working together perfectly. And that's really our goal here. We're going to pull back the curtain and learn the basic grammar of this whole visual language thing. The cool part is, once you see it, you can't unsee it, and you'll have the power to start speaking it yourself. So where do we even begin with this visual language? Well, with the words themselves. This brings us to our very first element, typography. And honestly, the simplest way to think about it is that every font has its own unique voice. Just think about it for a second. Would the voice reading your words be bold and loud, or would it be quiet and elegant? The font you choose sets that tone instantly. It's an incredibly powerful first impression. Now, check this out. This is pretty much the most fundamental choice you can make with fonts. See those little decorative feet on the letters on the left? Those are called serifs. They feel kind of traditional, right? Like something from a classic book. But then on the right, without those feet, we call that sans serif. The letters feel clean, direct, and way more modern. Just by picking one or the other, you've already said so much. So if there's one thing to remember about typography, it's this. Choosing a font isn't just about decoration. It's a real decision that gives your message a very specific personality and voice. All right, next up, let's talk about the thing that probably hits us the fastest: color. If typography is the voice, well then color is definitely the emotion of your design. It's wild, but our brains process color way faster than we process words or shapes. It triggers an immediate emotional reaction. Are you supposed to feel excited, calm, trusting? Color sets that mood in a split second. And this shows the basic split perfectly. Warm colors, they feel active and full of energy, like the sun or a fire. And then cool colors, they feel so much calmer, more stable. Think of a quiet ocean or a clear sky. Just by leaning into one of these families, you're already telling people how to feel about your message. So the main takeaway for color is super simple. It's not random. It's your most direct way to make someone feel a certain way when they look at your work. Okay, so we've got our voice and our feeling down. Now, how do we put it all together so it's actually easy to understand? That's where layout and hierarchy come in. We're literally creating a clear path for someone's eyes to follow. A good design is really just like a good map. It doesn't make you struggle to find what you're looking for. It just effortlessly guides you from the most important thing to the next, in the right order. It creates this great sense of calm and control. And one of the most important tools for making that map is something people totally overlook: white space. It's not empty space. It's more like breathing room. It separates ideas, cuts down on the visual noise, and helps the viewer focus on what really matters. Don't be afraid to use a lot of it. So how do you show someone what's most important? It's actually really simple. First, make the important stuff bigger. Easy. Second, use contrast, a bright color, a bold font, to make key info pop. And third, just put things that belong together close to each other. Those three little tricks create a clear roadmap for the brain. It knows exactly where to look. So we've covered the voice of typography, the feeling of color, and the clear path of layout. I mean, these are the fundamental building blocks of design. And the most exciting part? You do not need to go to some expensive school to master them. Your learning journey can seriously begin right now. And get this, believe it or not, there are dozens and dozens of free, really good graphic design courses available online right this second.
All those old barriers, like needing expensive software or a university degree, they're just not really a thing anymore.
And we're not talking about some low-quality videos here. People who take these free courses often say they feel as complete as a solid degree. They get praised all the time for being so clear and using simple language. These things are built by experts who want to make design accessible to everyone. And just look at the variety. Whether you're interested in designing apps, creating illustrations, building websites, or even just mastering tools like Figma and Canva, there are free, structured courses ready and waiting for you. You know what makes so many of these free platforms so great? They're actually designed to help you succeed. You can learn at your own pace, which is perfect if you need to take a break or go back over something. They focus on the fundamentals, they help you build a real portfolio, and a lot of them don't even need a sign up. It's truly learning with zero barriers. So, we've seen that design is a language, and you've just learned some of its most important words. We've also seen that the dictionary and the teachers are available to you for free right now. The only question left is the most exciting one of all. What are you going to create first?